Welcome guys, I did some more budget-friendly DIYs that's easy to put together to dress up your space for the fall/Halloween season. So if you want to see what I put together, please stick around. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Claudette with Miss Puff Creative Corner. So let's jump right into those DIYs. So if you're lucky enough to find these tumbling blocks or Jenga pieces at your Dollar Tree, go ahead and grab one or two. There are so many cute projects to create with these, and creating a pumpkin is one of those projects. So what you're going to do is grab 9 pieces to create our pumpkin. We're going to glue 3 pieces together. Then we're going to glue 2 sets of 2 together, and then we're going to have 2 individual pieces left behind. So these Jenga pieces, each box contains 72 pieces, therefore you can create 8 of these cuties to add to your craft fair table, your tear tray, as well as a thankful gift giving idea for the fall holidays. So next what we're going to do is go ahead and stack these up together. We're going to put the set of 2 blocks right on top of the set of 3. Now I'm using wood glue to put these together, and this is wood glue that I had in my stash. The Dollar Tree also sell wood glue. We're gonna put another set of 2 on the opposite end of the set of 3. This wood glue sets up pretty quick, so it's really no downtime in between. So you could put several of these together quite easily. And then last, the single pieces are going to go on the set of 2 blocks on either side. And there we have the base of our pumpkin. Next, we're going to give it 2 coats of paint. In this case, I'm using white acrylic paint. You could make your pumpkin whatever color you want. Then I'm going to add a distress look to it by adding some of Tim Holtz Distress Oxide Vintage Photo Ink to the edges. So that's going to give it a rustic look. So let's top it off by adding some dry moss, which you can get from your Dollar Tree, with a wooden stem that I got from outside in my yard. And then I'm going to create a raffia bowl. I'm going to adhere all these together using my hot glue gun. If you create projects for a craft fair, how much you think one of these would go for? I'm thinking maybe about $3. What you guys think? Leave it in the comments down below. So if you wrap these up in some silicone bags with a nice little bow and a tag, these would look really nice on your craft fair table. Next up is another great item to add to your craft fair table. I score several of these wooden frame homes from the Dollar General at 50 cents a piece at their spring clearance sale. You can revamp several of these to turn a profit at a craft fair. These are made out of fiberboard. I started out painting with the Waverly chalk paint in a white finish, but I got better luck using acrylic paint. So to prevent the frays from peeking through, I had to do several coats of white. I used 3 to 4 coats of white. Next time what I'm going to do is try to use a primer like a Mod Podge first to see if I get better, smoother coverage. So drop in the comments down below what works the best for you when it comes to painting fiberboard. So for the roof, I came in with the Waverly Wax Antique paint. So during the process of painting the roof, I got some splashes of brown on top of the white house. So I went ahead and tapped my paintbrush and add more splashes to it. So just keep going with what was created there. So then just keeping with the theme of the splashes, I just came in with the Distress Oxide Vintage Photo and add some of that Distress ink to the edges of the house. So next I'm going to whip out my Cricut machine to create some word phrases, and I am creating Happy Pumpkin Spice Season. You don't have to have a Cricut to make word phrases. You could buy word phrases from your craft stores. Even the Dollar Tree could find word phrases. You could even add images. You don't have to have word phrases. You could add images here. So just get creative and use those creative juices. So I am going to go ahead and add the phrase back to the mat to make sure it's nice and straight before I apply my transfer tape, as well as I'm going to put the house down on top of the mat because it's a nice little grid on there just to make sure the house is straight and my phrase would be straight when it goes on. Just little tips to help you to get your words straight if you're doing an application such as this. And this is how it turned out, guys. A nice, clean, elegant look. Dollar Tree have a wide selection of pumpkins to choose from, but we're going to grab a couple of these little mini ones that comes 3 in a pack with the little clippies on the back for our next project. They also have a wide selection of colors, so I went ahead with a green, like a moss green color. I also picked up 2 packs of their cotton pods that we're going to incorporate in this project too as well. It's nice to have a wreath that you could use for multi-purposes. So something that a wreath where you could put in and take out and use for all season. And this wreath, this particular wreath I got from Goodwill for $5.99. So I'm taking my wire cutters to take those white berries out, and I am not going to throw these berries out because you know what color you could color them? You could color them any color, but hey, color them red so it'll be nice for the Christmas time. So I'm going to go ahead and save these for another project. You could never have enough berries, right? So once I get those berries all cut out, I'm going to go ahead and fluff my leaves up. And I believe this is a eucalyptus wreath. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about $5.99 for this eucalyptus wreath from Goodwill? The prices is not as they used to be. Tell me down in the comment section down below. So once we get that all nice and fluffed up, we're going to go ahead and add our pumpkin and our cotton pods to the wreath. It's nice that the pumpkins has little clips in the back of it, as well as the cotton pods have some little wires to the back, so you could easily connect them to your wreath. So it's an easy change up when the season comes. You could take those out and pop something back in. Before I wrap the cotton pod wires in, I kind of place it first to see how I want the placement. Now I was thinking should I have gotten cream pumpkins instead of the like moss green ones. I wasn't liking it initially, but after I hung it up, I think it was looking good. Let me know what you guys think. So this is how I displayed it on my window frame. So these plastic candy jars shaped like a pumpkin is trending now. I picked these up only for $1 at Dollar General. So if you see these, grab them up. I saw them in 3 different colors. They had them in orange, green, and clear. These pieces would look great sitting at your coffee or cocoa bar filled with your favorite candy or your favorite creamer. Now, the cloche domes from the Dollar Tree is a popular little decor. You could take these, put anything in here. There's even a hole to the bottom where you could run your fairy lights through so it'll be undetected. You could put pumpkins, you could put ghosts, cute little ghosts. In this case, I put like the skulls with some fairy lights in here, and it's made for a nice cute little display. So, and you could change out the items for each season. Very easy and inexpensive and cute. A couple simple decor that you could add to your fall decor. Just go ahead, shop your house, shop the thrift store, the Dollar Tree for the hardcover books. And sometimes they may have dust covers on there. Just take the dust covers off and look for your neutral colors or your fall color books, and they will display nicely around your house. So now when it comes to your candles, if they have an unattractive label on it, you could remove the label or just turn the candle around where you don't see the label, so to give your space a clean, elegant look. So next I grabbed these fleece fabrics from the Dollar Tree, as well as some felt shapes in the form of ghost. So we're going to go ahead and put a pillow together. So I went ahead on my Cricut Joy and cut out the word boo. So by cutting these shapes out, it's going to give me a pattern. So by placing my lettering on the black fabrics, that gives me the measurements of the width and the height that I need to cut out for my lettering. So once I get the black fabric cut out, I'm going to go ahead and adhere some of the double-sided interfacing to the back of the fabric. Then I'm going to proceed to put the letters on top, pin those down, and cut those out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use a larger scissors to cut around the parameters of the letters. So you could have used, instead of the black fabric, you could use your vinyl, but that's another option. So to get the inner pieces now, what I do is I just bend the letter, and I took a smaller scissors with a pointy nose to get in there and gets really nice close to those edges to get that inner piece out. So it wasn't hard at all. If you guys are new to my channel or like what you see, please consider hitting the subscribe button as well as the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload my latest videos. Next, we're going to take the ghost shapes and we're going to adhere those to the interface too as well. So I'm going to leave the eyes and the mouth in. We're not going to pop those out. Those pieces you could pop out. So we're going to leave those pieces in and we're going to adhere it to the interfacing too as well. So I'm going to go ahead on the Cricut and create a ghostly happy face with some glasses to add to my ghost. So I'm using iron-on vinyl. So for the eyes and the mouth is in black, and then the glasses I put a pop of orange. He came out so cute. I think this would even look good on a t-shirt. These cute little ghosts are really worth the $1.25. You get 12 in a pack. Okay, so now we have all our embellishments to go on top of our pillow. We're going to go ahead and create the pillow. So we're going to go ahead and take the yellow fabric and fold it in half, and we're going to turn it on the wrong side. And we're going to go ahead and only stitch down or glue down two of the edges. You're going to leave one edge open. Once you have your two edges stitched down, you're going to go ahead and turn it right side out. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my letters and my images and place it how I would like it designed on my pillow. Then I'm going to take a damp rag and my mini iron and press that on, and that's going to release the glue from the interfacing. And I have this little mini iron at the maximum setting. So once that is done, what we're going to do is go ahead and turn the fabric now on the wrong side. And then we're going to stitch that last side, but we're going to leave a portion open so we could stuff it with polyfill. So your opening should be large enough so you could flip it back to the right side, and it's large enough where you could stuff it with your polyfill. It was large enough for my hand to fit in so I could stuff, especially get down to the corners. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do a ladder stitch and close up that final hole. I got my polyfill from Joann Fabrics, but I did see my Dollar Tree selling polyfill. So making this pillow was fun. It came together quickly and it was inexpensive. You could also use fabric glue to glue your images down too as well. And some of my edges didn't iron down pretty good, so I could touch that up with the fabric glue. I hope today's video brought you creative value. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Claudette, and I'll catch you guys on that next video.